Good morning, Reed here. Thanks for joining me back at Orchestra Farm. And, it's about the 8th or so of October 2024, and I'm taking different moments in my life right now to have some more personal space, and I find that so rich and rewarding right now. It's the kind of thing of, I do work by myself, and then I go home and I'm surrounded with my family. Both of those things are great in their own unique ways. And with that, though, there's not as much me-focused time. And I think everyone needs some level of that. We're not all complete introverts or extroverts, in my opinion. We're actually all ambiverts, and it's about having the right mixture there. But as my wife was saying, it's just like when I get into my creative spaces, a lot of them are solo focused for the most part, and then some of them extend out to others, and I actually enjoy when others are involved in that. But with that, I was able to make some progress in getting a bunch of my electronics functioning together and the sound levels appropriate in my music realm. Maybe you've heard some of that overly dynamic creations that I shared a couple of one long version and a couple shorts out there. And it's interesting how many of us contain multitudes. As my wife watches these videos on an infrequent basis, she's like, you have a certain voice that you talk with when you're making these particular videos. And then I notice when I'm talking to my brothers, I have a different voice I talk with. And when I'm with my kids, I have a different voice I talk with. And just noticing there's all these different facets to oneself. And sometimes as I'm making these videos, I wonder if, as I diversify what I'm showing you all, whether it's my music or my paintings, these walks around Orchestra Farm or out by my house space, if that's complicating the image of myself. But then I gotta recognize, no, it's just giving you a more well-rounded image of myself. And with that, it's taken a lot of time to get to that point of feeling more and more comfortable sharing all these different aspects with everyone who can tune in here. And it's kind of like a wonderful journey to continue to reveal myself to everybody here. I'm noticing this wonderful cinder. It's right there. As you can see, there's a nice tire track coming down as we've been picking up some of the squashes that have been in the pasture out there. And that's what the tire's been rubbing against. So it's holding back a bunch of perforated PVC, if you're wondering. And so I just want to encourage everyone out there that to share more of their whole self. And I am sometimes surprised at how many people don't say how much they dislike the music or the painting aspects of me. And from one context, I'm like, oh, we don't even have haters yet. Geez, that's a level of lack of success in a certain regard. And at a certain level of success, everyone has haters because nothing appeals to everybody. And I guess it was yesterday morning, I had a little bit of space to myself, and I went and played some music, and I'm working on a another musical project for myself, which is just an acoustic version. It's so fun to play with all of the dynamic shifts of the effects and drum machines and things. And then a week or so ago, I got inspired. I was like, I'm just gonna make some music that's just my instruments and just a single instrument and have that nice contrast. I'm gonna actually really like high contrast in my creative process. So with that, I'm wondering how that plays out in your own life. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out a bunch. And have too much fun.